For people who have an internal monologue, what pronoun do you use when talking to yourself?
This is fascinating, and I love it. I've always been interested about how people think about themselves or in general, because I have a narcissistic personality disorder, do think differently than a lot of people, especially when it comes to something like identity. Like, for example, I don't view myself as a real person, quote unquote. I view myself as almost a construct of behaviors that I have kind of crafted over the years. And one day I asked a bunch of my friends about their internal monologue, and I had one buddy who just didn't know what I was talking about. And I was like, whoa, how do you think? And he's like, what do you mean? Which in retrospect, yeah, reasonable reaction. But what I've noticed, and I am curious if this relates to my pathology at all, but when the guy in the original video, he uses we pronouns, which is really interesting. I have another friend that does something similar. But me, I basically only think in the second person. For example, a lot of it's self-criticism, like, oh, Jacob, you're a piece of crap. Or whatever I'm saying is within the context of a conversation. For example, when I watched this video and I thought about this, I could only think about it in the context of making this video and talking to you, the viewer. Or let's say I'm reading something and thinking about it, I have to imagine myself basically depicting it to another person. Like, using first person pronouns in my internal monologue